What's up, Chop and Chat? Welcome back to another episode. We're your host. I'm Dre, aka Yitzilog.
And I am Anil, your big time Becky. Today we are diving right in. Seth Rollins has a new stable. Who do we think should be part of that stable so we could get stuff rolling, rolling, rolling?
Get things freaking rolling.
But first, we like to run through this week's, or well, the recent top stories in the world of wrestling. I have two for me before we jump in with Dre. For me, first, if you guys didn't see it, Chelsea Green is the GOAT of the women's division. I think in all of wrestling, not just the women's division. So there was this hater on Twitter, and she posts something like, who let the grandma back in or something. I'll find the image, and then it's like because Alexa Bliss won the Money in the Bank qualifying match,
Yeah.
and then Alexa Bliss. So right below is like the AI that states that Alexa Bliss actually was the youngest person in that match with Chelsea Mission and Alexa Bliss. And then Chelsea Green comes in and goes, "She's older. I'm older than her." So I'm like, I really love Chelsea. She's been fighting through all the sexism and all whatever, like anything that's like harmful, she just fights back. So if
Yeah.
you haven't seen that, that is the best. I'm sorry, I think Alexa also chimed in on that one, but that was cool. My next big thing is Jeff Cobb coming into the WWE. That's awesome. Pinoy pride, yo, Philippines.
Filipino. Yes,
Uy, Philippines.
sure. Philippines.
Wave the flag, bitch. So
Jeez.
yeah, I was like, I saw Jeff Cobb and
Maui.
I was like, mabuhay. That's it for my headlines. What is in your mind?
Yeah, I saw Jeff Cobb, and also, if you guys haven't checked it out, FPW. Jeff Cobb was a former FPW champ. FPW's Filipino Pro Wrestling. Yeah, he had the belt,
Oh,
and he repped it when he was in. I think his past promotion in America was it TNA or AEW.
AW? Yeah.
AEW. He wore the FPW belt to one of his matches, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I didn't even know that. I just thought it was so badass because I knew he was Filipino and I just thought it was so badass that he debuted straight on the main roster where I was like, that's where you belong, sir. Thank you so much for repping the big Pinoy boys.
Freaking bloodline expands to any island now. Success.
I loved it. I was like, yes, yes, we are Islanders, so this is great, it's great. We are part of the bloodline now.
Hell yeah. And then my number two, speaking of Seth freaking Rollins,
Yeah.
on Netflix, uh, just released a series based on one of my favorite anime, Kakegurui, but it's called Bet. And it's about a school of gambling kids. And Seth freaking Rollins plays himself in the show.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so good. Like, he beats up one of the characters, and this guy's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Seth freaking Rollins." And there's no context. It's just him, and it's just him beating someone up, and he does the foot stomp, and it's great.
That was great. That sounds like anime to me. There's no freaking context. It just happened.
It's so good. We'll put the clip up, but oh my gosh,
Okay, perfect. Because I didn't know if I was gonna watch it, but because I didn't know anything about it, I just like saw it was interesting, but
it's
didn't know
your
anything about it.
it's
Yeah.
your swag because there's a lot of queer representation. There's a lot of BIPOC representation, and it's about gambling, and it's about like manipulation, and it's a murder mystery. It's kind of like Wednesday, but like more Japanese.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I think you'd like it actually.
Okay, perfect. I catch it. Well, speaking of Seth Rollins, his Bloodline 2.0, and I'm kidding. This news
Evolution.
Evolution 2.0, this new stable, everyone's talking, everyone has bets. Who are we booking in that stable? I will love to go first. I have been thinking about this. Actually, we did this in our last episode, and you know what? I put Carmelo and Trick in like 2 and 3. My number one to be in that stable right now is Big Bronson Reed, and I
Oh,
hope he comes back as a member of that stable.
yeah. I have two picks that I've really been thinking about. I have two viable picks,
Uh huh.
and then one like dream pick. My
Yes.
top viable pick would probably either be Waller or Theory,
Oh,
because it just fits. And
yeah,
then
yeah,
my kind of second tier pick, and I hate to say it, but it would be dope if it was Sami Zayn actually.
yeah,
And then my
yeah.
ultimate favorite thing, dream lineup. I don't know if he's better yet. Ilya Dragunov. If he's
Oh,
healed,
yeah.
that would be perfect for me.
Actually, like I love like each one that you named. But yeah, I prefer like somebody like a monster. I think
Uh,
I just want to see Big Bronson Reed get back into the because he was on such a roll before he got like injured. Like everybody was just, and I was like, imagine him coming back. You know, the usual. I did. You know what? Triple H is really predictable. It's not. This is not hateful. This is just he's really predictable. I mean, hello, you have the Shield 2.0 NXT.
yeah.
But I mean, so you know, it's probably like the newest member is probably gonna come out in a mask from the crowd. You know, it's the
In a
usual
hoodie.
formula. There's right, like there's no way he does this. They just do it the same way. All the new members always come up and probably in like a PLE or a Saturday night main event. So of course I'd love to see Big Bronson Reed come on this Saturday, come back this Saturday and just in a mask, you know,
Yeah.
deliver a double.
He's gonna come back in a mask like we don't know who he is with his body.
Like, when they do the burglar look, where they're like in all black, and then they have a black, and then they come from the crowd, and then
Yeah.
he delivers his finisher, which we all know is him, but to both men, boom, and
Yeah.
that's how he gets into the stable. Of course, he's gonna wreak havoc, but to me, the reason that I would love to see him, and I know we're just booking up to SummerSlam, and or at least dreaming to book up to SummerSlam, but I want him and Braun to like hate each other by SummerSlam
Ooh.
and then have that match at WrestleMania. So I'm just like, I'd love Braun and Bronson to just like break each other. So
Speaking
that's
of this, I know it's
yes,
like a little bit off kilter, but if Roman were to come back, because you know if Roman comes back, he's bringing one more person with him.
true.
Who do you think he would bring? And that's where I would put Bronson.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that makes sense. They also look alike.
yeah. And
Who
then
I,
also, I mean, fuck man, what if it was Moxley?
Yeah, yeah. That would be I think very dreamy.
Yeah.
Because I think he's really like happy in AEW.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be good. I don't know, with Roman, I honestly don't. I haven't been thinking about Roman since he became like an out Trumper. So I'm like, you can go to hell, Roman. Like we're Team Seth now, and we're
Dude. Yeah.
you because of that. You just converted me. I am Team CM Punk. Every time he comes
Oh.
out, I am a like CM Punk. CM. I'm like, oh my god, I'm one of them. Shit. But so I was like, that's because of your Vanity Fair interview. I really don't know who does this, who thinks about this in WWE, but it's like that was really dumb. If you think using that to create heel heat, it just makes it personal. It's so now it's like Roman Reigns, Logan Paul. What's the difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'd love to hear how you would book the like how Austin or Waller or even how Sami Zayn comes in because I love Dre's ideas. Dre always has like interesting
The
plot
craziest.
twists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's how they get the belt away from Jay. It's a Sami heel turn.
Oh,
Because I mean, the thing about the
that
Evolution group and the Seth Rollins group is they want the belt, right? Because like that's their whole thing. It's not like a
yeah,
bloodline thing where that thing didn't need a belt because they had the necklace, the Ulafala, right? But
yeah.
Seth Rollins needs the belt because without the belt, he has no authority. Without the belt, he has no power. It's just him like screaming and beating people up, right? So they need the actual token. And I think that's how Sammy. Uh, this is my dream because I'm always thinking about my favorite superstars, right? It's Sammy betrays Jay, Jay and Jimmy do the tag team run one more time because the tag team division needs a lot of help,
Yeah.
um, like business wise. Who takes the belt from Seth? I think I don't know, man. Maybe Sammy has it in him for a double agent situation. Um, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air, but I think if they were to, they need to take the belt away from Jay, and I think Seth has to do it. Um, and I don't think he can do it without the use of an unexpected turn.
That is very true. And you know what? What I like about that idea is Sammy versus Jay at WrestleMania
Ooh,
with
I
the
would love
belt
that.
on the line would be, I mean, that would be an emotional match, and it would, that is literally long-term storytelling. So I would be like, yeah, um, I would love that. And maybe, who knows, maybe in SummerSlam, Sami Zayn already, is the champion, or, who knows. But I'm like, I'd love to see, SummerSlam have something, and, Austin Theory and Grayson, yeah, you're right. I mean, Austin Theory, although I don't know, what do you think? I think Austin hasn't been in Triple H's good graces because he's fallen so, you know, so low since, the high that Vince had with him. I'm just like,
Yeah,
this Grayson Austin thing. Between Grayson and Austin, I'm actually a Grayson fan.
there's slow.
I
Yeah,
prefer Grayson just because he's much a bigger personality than Austin,
yeah,
although
that's true.
Austin, some people might debate that he looks better. I disagree. I think I prefer Grayson. I think you're looking at like another Miz, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I know this isn't part of the docket, but I listened to a thing and it got me so excited. And if it happened, it would be amazing. But can we talk about Cena for a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cena has probably 5 matches left, right?
Yeah.
5 or 6. Let's call it 7 to be like really hopeful.
Yeah.
This is
That
what
he
I would
might
like.
like go on Raw or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, like 2 things from Cena, right? I think I would love the person to take the belt away from Cena to be R-Truth,
Really?
but give it to R-Truth for like a week, and Cena wins it back and becomes 18 because it gives R-Truth a singles strap just for records.
uh,
Cena becomes 18. It becomes much more chaseable. I think. I mean, that's just like a dream booking, but let's say Cena has 5 more opponents left. Who would you want those 5 opponents to be?
well, first of all, thank you for, giving that idea with R-Truth, because honestly, I am not excited by the match. I am not excited at all by Saturday Night Main Event. Um, just because, again, it just looks like a very predictable card to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that tag match doesn't excite me. Jay versus Logan Paul doesn't excite me. It's like,
I want to see
no,
Logan
like,
Paul get beat up though.
right? But it's like, but in terms of like, am I gonna like watch this show right now live? Um, it's not that way. I'm like, I can watch a replay, sure. I can hold it off. Um,
Mhm.
you know, but honestly, I'm not excited because I'm just like, it's just so obvious who's gonna win. So thank you for throwing a wrench in the plans and be like, our truth wins. Because I'm like, like that would probably make the show way more interesting than it is. Oh my god, I feel like I'm being hateful. I am not being hateful. Because I just know creative can do better than this, and they're not. That's my only thing. But yes, who do I want to see John Cena face? Um, I was gonna say Randy Orton, but they did that. Thank you so much. That was very nostalgic for me. Although you know what? With all the praise that goes to John Cena versus Randy Orton, I'm sorry, they'd really never really delivered any like real banger
Hmm.
matches. So I'm just like, it's the usual, it's John Cena can't wrestle crap, and it's
Yeah,
true, and Randy Orton can't save him. Um, so they did Randy Orton. I'd love to definitely see CM Punk. CM Punk.
cool. Yeah.
Part of the crowd.
I don't know if I can get some Eve chanting his name yet. Not just yet.
Of course, Seth Rollins. I'd still love to see like a John Cena, Seth Rollins, like real proper. I don't know, maybe. Oh, at Crown Jewel. By the time Crown Jewel
I
happens,
think that's what they want
um,
to build to.
right? I'd love to see Cena versus Seth. Yes, it has to be heel versus heel. I think because that's just going to be the more unpredictable move.
Mhm.
Um, because do they give it to the past or did they give it to the present? So
Yeah.
I think that makes it interesting. Who else did I? Roman? No, I don't want to see Roman. Of course, I want to see a Cody rematch. Do I really? Actually, wait. Do I really? I have not missed Cody.
I have kind of.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have not missed Cody. Jade Cargill very much fills that space for me in Smack. Where I'm like, I'm good. Jade's here. Naya's back. I'm
Yeah.
good. I don't need Cody. I have my Naomi is killing it, so I'm like, I'm good. I don't need Cody. I think in Chelsea, like I just love SmackDown.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think those are I think those are the primary ones for me with who I want to see John Cena face.
Yeah. I want to see him fight. Here's the thing, man. I want to see a Cody rematch.
Yes, definitely.
I want to. I want to see. More importantly, I want to see the build to the Cody rematch.
A good one, please. I'm with
Yeah.
you there. Like a good one, please. Like a long good one.
Yeah. Because they built to Cody Roman so well, right? With
Oh
the
my god, unmatchable, yeah.
yeah. Um, I like the idea of R-Truth fighting him. I like Seth Rollins. I think here's the thing: what I would love for this to happen, his crown jewel opponent is Gunther.
John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena versus
Oh,
Gunther would be awesome.
that would be nice. Actually, even if it's not Crown Jewel, I'd love to
Yeah.
see them just be in a match. But
Hmm.
of course, Gunther, like again, well, that's gonna be heel heel because I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
see
mind.
anybody
I
going
don't mind
face.
the heel matchups. I just like
Yeah,
because then it's heel is very nostalgic to the Attitude Era.
it is because they were all pretty bad.
Yeah. And I would love John Cena to face who's really good in ring, who can carry his ass. Um, AJ
AJ
Styles.
Styles, yeah.
Yeah.
I love how we were both like, who's good in the ring? AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Next question.
Dude, AJ Styles. Like the more I was never an AJ fan when I got back into it.
Uh-huh.
Because I wasn't watching him during his like prime WWE championship runs, but like when he
Uh-huh.
came back, the more and more I watch him, I'm like, man, fuck, this guy's good.
I love AJ. I watched TNA because of AJ at one
Mhm.
point. Well, AJ and Gale. So, and WWE was bad when Triple H was the champion. Sorry, I'm gonna
Mhm.
say it, Triple H reign of terror.
Is it
And,
that P era?
huh?
Is that the PG era?
Not yet. That was still like even that was we're just about to go to ruthless aggression
Uh,
and Triple H was already a boring champion, but I think AJ for me, peak AJ was like 2007, 2008. That you're right. That's when the PG era started coming in, and TNA was still doing badass old school wrestling.
Hmm.
But yeah, yeah. So well, we did two fantasy bookings for you guys. So you were supposed to do one. We did Seth Rollins' stable with. So are we ticking with Sami Zayn as your like main?
If I were to bet money, it would be on Sami Zayn.
Cool. So and I see it. I love it. I agree with Jay. Our notes say debate, but I'm like I can't. I agree. Sami Zayn, Sami Zayn, and for me it's Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Fabulous. All right. Um, I think that's great. And then John Cena. I think we booked pretty interesting ones. Although I do now that you said it, I do want to see John Cena and AJ Styles
Yeah.
again because I've seen them before, but I think now it is higher stakes or Gunther, and I'd love to see Cena versus Seth for Crown Jewel. Um, all right, next part of our show. Um, so the recent like since 2025 started in any promotion, who do you think has been a pop or a flop?
Oh,
Debut. Let's do debuts
debuts
since
only.
20. Yes.
Uh, I
And you
mean
know what?
they.
You can go as far back as whenever you want.
I mean debuts. Wyatt Six.
Oh my god, me too! It's like, Wyatt Six, man. What the
The
hell
build.
was that?
The build to it was so good. It was, and like not saying they used this because that would be really shitty, but like off the death of Bray, right? But also the way they introed it and the way they built it was so meta and
Yeah,
so great that when they debuted, it was so hype. And I think it made me thirsty for something. You know what I mean? Like they just gave you a little taste every week, and that made me want it more.
yeah. No, and same way. I was like, it's me was a White Six. I was so hopeful. I was so excited, and then it was a push, pull, stop, start,
Yeah.
and that sucks. Second, also for me, flop is the Shield 2.0. I am sorry, guys. I
Oh,
can't take you guys seriously. Just the same look with the mask and everything. And I'm just like, am
I
I old?
I have a flop. Um, Ray Phoenix flop. Penta super pop.
Oh yeah, that's true. Penta is so much more over. But I
Yeah,
think we just need to give Ray a little more time.
for sure.
I'm
And I
hope.
think it's just like, man, this guy looks a lot like Dragon Lee. You know what I mean? With Dragon Lee.
He does. Yeah, another flop for me is Tessa Blanchard returning to TNA.
Oh yeah.
Like I was already getting into TNA, I was already watching it. The NXT TNA was exciting. Although I do think it hasn't. It's been good, but I don't know, good or bad depends how you look at it. But TNA sort of becomes like an NXT light.
Mhm.
It's looking like with its booking. But yeah,
Oh,
Pop, you're right. It's looking like some NXT light. Although I do Pops would definitely be Joe Hendry in WrestleMania. That's still
oh,
one of my favorite
so
moments
good.
this year.
So, so good.
And Alexa Bliss,
Yeah,
Alexa Bliss, just always a pop.
yeah.
Okay,
I have one more. I have one more. I have one more.
okay,
This one's kind of super meta. Pop around WrestleMania time. They released LFG, Stephanie's Places, and What's Your Story. Those three
yeah.
shows are very good.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen any. I should probably check this out. I am. The thing is, though, that's our next segments are hidden gems. The thing is, though, I have been consuming every single wrestling product out there. And I'm like, sorry, WWE, I know you have so many shows, but I'm not gonna watch Evolve. Like,
I'm
so
not gonna watch Evolve. I'm not watching Evolve.
I have no time.
No way.
I'd rather watch other stuff, other wrestling stuff. So, for me, the hidden gems. I know I am so late to the party. I am so sorry to my fellow women's wrestling fans. I am so late to the party, but if you guys, I'm getting goosebumps. If you guys haven't caught Tony Storm, Timeless Tony Storm on AEW, you are missing out half of your wrestling life. This is one of the most genius gimmicks I have ever seen in recent time. No wonder she's been winning, the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Women of the Year. Um, it's amazing. I was late to the party because I was a little really annoyed at how AEW turned into a WCW in the year 2000, and
Hmm.
Tony Khan was just not listening to everybody. But I
Yeah.
think now they've moved to smaller venues. I think now he's listened because the storylines are so much better. You are not watching WWE Light. You are not watching WCW. You are watching AEW. It has its own brand of wrestling. And Toni Storm has really just run away with it. She is undoubtedly the top star right now. I don't think MJF comes close. So, yes, I am saying that. I don't think MJF comes close to Timeless Toni Storm. So, if you haven't caught it, they have 1 hour, 2 hour versions on YouTube of her story. They have a
Hmm.
7 hour version that's so detailed, but still missing a lot of the big things. I am so excited. AEW All Out is this weekend. It's on Sunday. I'm not catching Battleground on NXT. Sorry, I'm watching AEW this time because I can't wait to see Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa get at it. It's I swear, if you love the Bloodline, there is so much love for this timeless Tony Storm storyline. It is just amazing, and it's so nice to see a woman at the helm of such an effective gimmick. So that's my hidden gem, Tony Storm, and another hidden gem. Just this one's just short. If you haven't caught Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, y'all better get on it. It's also on YouTube. It's Scott D'Amore, the former TNA president. He resurrected Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, so it's like a Canadian um, wrestling promotion, but it really gives me OG TNA vibes. You see wrestlers from all over. You see WWE ID wrestlers. You see former TNA wrestlers, AEW wrestlers, ROH wrestlers. They're all gathering in Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, and it's good. It's not like one of those promotions that it's all random matches. They just started, but all the matches already have so much story, and there's so much storytelling going on already. So if you haven't caught Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, if you're looking for a break, if you don't want to watch Evolve, uh, Maple Leaf is
Damn.
also very good. It's so much better than that.
That's so
Those
funny.
are for
I
me.
I feel like Evolve is like, hey, we're gonna do this anyway. We might as well bring a camera. Like that's what it's
Yeah. And it's like they're trying to look indie. They're trying to look like, oh, this you were like a grassroots company. Girl, no.
that's what that's fucking funny. Um. Yeah. I think my uh. I have a hidden gem for those folks that it's. I've been playing this mobile game. It's called WWE Champions, but it's basically a match three, like a Candy Crush, but like all the gems you match power the wrestling moves. And they're like it's real WWE characters. Right now, I pulled the bet. It's like a gotcha game, so you collect these characters and you can like level them up and stuff, and then you fight other people using this like match three system, and it's good. I've been playing for like 2 years, and I'm just addicted to it. I check it every day. So check out WWE Champions, and if you got what it takes, come at me against my fully powered up Jacob Fatu, because I'll murk you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Um, I don't play games, but that sounds like fun, so I'm probably gonna check it out too. Like that's
Yeah,
um all right. Um Great. Wait, one last thing.
do it.
Predictions. Who's gonna win men's Money in the Bank?
Oh, men's Money in the Bank. Gosh, I know who I want to win women's. Who do you think's gonna
Who?
win women's? Alexa Bliss. I need Alexa Bliss to win.
Oh, for women's, I'm either Roxanne Perez or Julia.
Yeah, those are the better bets. But
I mean, I'm not, again, Alexa Bliss is still young for those sexist,
yeah,
ageist people. She's still very young. So she can always still win. Like, Alexa, I think, has, if she wants 20 more years, going at WWE. But I would love to see, actually, honestly, I think they might give it to Roxanne, but I really want to see Julia win it. I
yeah,
I want to see heel badass Julia win it. For
yeah.
the men's, I think they're gonna give it to Braun.
Braun Breaker.
Yeah, so that the stable has that.
Yeah, that sucks. Because it's like, here's the thing, because it's like, oh man, it's such an easy route to the belt, right? But if
Yeah.
if Braun has it, I would love it if Braun took Money in the Bank, but Seth has the belt already,
Yes, yes,
because that'll be
yes. Oh,
crazy.
I have also another scenario for mother
Mother in the
mother in
Bank.
the for Money in the Bank. I was like, you know what? Who I'd love to see win Money in the Bank? Cody Rhodes. He's never won it. You know,
Out of
make him
nowhere,
win it.
Cody Rhodes takes Money in the.
Win it so that he has something interesting this year. Shade.
Yeah, you know what they're probably gonna do with it though?
Uh huh.
They're probably gonna give it to fucking Finn Balor or some shit like that.
Or Dom. Dom should
That,
win Money in the Bank.
that would be cool.
Yes, Dom should win Money in the Bank. Although
Yeah.
for the women, yeah, I'm hoping Julia, but they might also give it to Rhea because she's in the match. Unless if they're, that's again another very predictable Triple H booking where
Yo,
Rhea is Superman all of a sudden, and
that that Zoe Stark thing looked painful as shit, man.
I know, poor Zoe. And I was like, oh, I felt so bad because I was throwing shade at her the last
Yeah.
episode.
No,
Where I
I,
was
I
like, I
was
mean,
watching it. I was watching it live, and like I was watching it by myself and out loud. I was like, "Damn, she can't catch a break."
you know, it's like, I mean, I'm sure she was that in that match to get the pin, to be the one pinned. So, but still, I was like, at least she was being given singles time because her stable was released. But yeah, like that seemed rough. Like I was in pain for her. It just kudos to Zoe. You're great. You're gonna come back stronger.
Yeah. All
Yeah, all
right.
right. Yeah, that's it for us.
All
It's so
right.
much more fun if we don't review the show.
Yeah, it's just like so much pressure, and it's like now we can release anytime before
Yeah.
summer.
or before Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
There's so
before
much
Money in the
fun.
Bank, which is in LA this year, which is cool.
I know. Please pray. I hope I can. If we
Sponsor
make
us,
something, um,
WWE.
we'd
I'll
love
say
to
whatever
go.
you want. I'll say, you want me to cheer CM Punk? I'll do it. Sponsor me. Sponsor this podcast.
I don't think they will because I've been throwing shade at Hunter. Sorry about it. Or not, really,
uh,
no. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Good for
anyway, thank you for joining us for another episode of Chop and Chat, all you chopping champions out there. Once again, we're your hosts. I'm the Dre Magics, aka Yeetilog.
Oh, you know what? I have another. I know I'm big time Becky, but what if today I was um Paul Gaiman? I am the
Nice.
wise gay.
The
The
Wise Gay.
wise gay.
Paul
Paul
Gaiman.
Gaiman.
Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna think of more stuff then. I'm gonna think
Yeah, I was like, today I'm Paul Gaiman. Yes, the wise gay. Thank you
so
so much
so good.
for being with us and enjoying our podcast.
All
Follow
right,
us on we're in Blue Sky, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook at Chop and Chat Pod. So Chop N, so it's an N, Chop and Chat Pod in all those platforms. Um, let's chat.
all right.
Bye.